Well, the case against Ripple by the United States SEC started 2.5 years ago, so it's certainly been a bit frustrating and slow, but the good news is we're at the end of that journey. And while others in the crypto industry might be the beginning of that journey, the silver lining for Ripple has been that we're kind of at the end. Sometime, I would say, between the next 2 and let's say 6 months, I expect a resolution. The judge of the United States has been fully briefed. She has the decision on her plate. A federal judge can operate on whatever timeline in this case, she would like. But I'm optimistic we're going to see resolution, I believe, before the end of Q3.
I personally would liken Chair Gensler's approach to my son Sam's approach. He's 2 when it comes to toys. He wants to hold all the toys, but he doesn't want anyone else to be able to play with the toys at the same time. And so I thank you for your answer.
What's up, everyone? Today is yet another great day. XRP still holding on to that number 6 spot despite the bad press around it. Quite frankly, this crypto has for years shown its resilience. We expect the future to be even brighter. That's why I keep pointing out the fact that XRP will soon rule the crypto world. Today's video will highlight the latest news in the market, what to watch out for, and how to prepare for the future. So without further ado, let's roll that intro and get started. As always, welcome to Money Side, your favorite crypto channel. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you get updates when we drop new videos. Don't forget to smash that like button. You can always leave a comment or a question in the section below. To kick things off, we've got a tweet coming to us from Perry Ann, which states, Coinbase is fighting a battle that will impact the industry for generations to come. The industry must unite to win. We stand with you, Brian Armstrong. And that's totally true. On top of that, John Deaton replied to this tweet saying, all differences must be set aside to unite versus the common enemy. The SEC's gross overreach is the enemy of many different companies, projects, platforms, industry associations, retail investors, and blockchain users. Innovation must win. Then and only then may the best tech win. Even though the SEC is the governing regulatory body, it has thus far conducted itself in an unruly manner, enforcing laws that are not even laws to begin with. For instance, where is it stated and clearly defines crypto securities and non-securities? Granted, the law is subject to interpretation, but come on. When these rules were made, we didn't even have cryptos. Now we do. And that means we need to find better ways to regulate this area or otherwise lose from a significant opportunity that could help us grow. America will lose this gold rush race unless the SEC steps up and supports the crypto world instead of trying to stifle this innovative space. Here's another interesting headline. XRP holder's lawyer exposes broken SEC. John Deaton exposes U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission as broken in XRP case. I believe it's time that we woke up to the fact that the regulatory body that is supposedly designated the duty to protect investors is clearly doing just the opposite. Like, for example, let's just take a pause for 1 second. Why would the SEC go after Coinbase? I mean, any novice trader who doesn't know anything about crypto will likely set their eyes on Coinbase. On top of that, gurus in this space use Coinbase to identify authentic cryptos. That's how trusted Coinbase is in this space. What's even interesting about this company is that as we speak, Coinbase is a publicly traded company. So if this company went through all those rigorous investigations before going public, why then would the SEC go after them now? Gensler has either lost his mind or is vehemently trying to stop the current crypto wave. Those are the only 2 solutions that make any sense. I'm not the only one, though, who sees that the SEC is moving in bizarre ways. Here's a tweet coming to us from Metal Lawman. If the SEC follows through on its threat to sue Coinbase, I believe the SEC will lose. The SEC's case has a fatal flaw, and the problem is entirely of Gary Gensler's own making. Let me explain. After he was confirmed to his post as chairman of the SEC, Gensler testified to Congress on the 6th of May 2021 that the SEC does not have authority from Congress to regulate crypto exchanges. Watch this.
I do think that working with Congress, I think it's all in Congress that could really address it and be good to consider if you ask my thoughts, to consider whether to bring greater investor protection to the crypto exchanges. And I think if that were to be the case, because right now the exchanges trading in these crypto assets do not have a regulatory framework either at the SEC or our sister agency, the Commodity Futures Trading Commission. that could instill greater confidence. Right now, there's not a market regulator around these crypto exchanges, and thus there's really not protection against fraud or manipulation or fees.
The problem for the SEC is, of course, that Gensler's testimony was entirely correct. Which agency may be given authority to regulate crypto exchanges is a major question that can only be answered by Congress. The SEC can't simply wish its own legal authority into existence. If the SEC follows through on its threat to sue Coinbase, the Coinbase legal team will surely zero in on the communications within the SEC leading up to Gensler's May 6, 2021 testimony. All testimony of an SEC chairman is thoroughly vetted internally before they testify. So there will be emails, meeting notes, memos, text messages, chats, and deposition testimony showing that there was a consensus within the SEC that it lacked legal authority from Congress to regulate crypto exchanges. Even as the SEC tries to regulate the entire crypto world with full autonomy, it just so happens that they do not have the right to do so. What a turn of events. And if that's the case, then they might have to undo all the damage that they've done to the crypto world. In fact, I believe it's time for the crypto community to countersue the SEC. That's because their actions are doing more harm than good, and it's time we acknowledge that. The SEC has done nothing but to enforce their rules to the crypto world, and they constantly come up with laws from out of the blue. Anyway, we might soon get the truth from Hinman. According to Brad, the unredacted Hinman emails will be public soon, which is a big win for transparency. And if the past is anything to go by, Hinman's statements have been a great weapon that Ripple has been using to their advantage. There's no way Hinman can have a different opinion when his opinions represented the whole SEC at the time. Also, Gary Gensler has been caught several times in his lectures having a contrary opinion about the crypto world before he took office. I firmly believe that this case will be over soon, and all we have to do is wait and see as the truth unfolds before our eyes. If no, scratch that. When Ripple wins this case, expect XRP's price to go through the roof in a matter of hours. Imagine if that happens right after the US dollar loses its claim as the world's reserve currency. XRP's market cap will go crazy. As always, do your own research and always trade safely, guys. Please keep in mind, we're not a licensed financial advisor. All videos on this channel are intended for entertainment purposes only. Let us know what you think in the comments section below, and let's have a conversation. Thank you as always for watching. Don't forget to like this video. Please click on that subscribe button below and turn on notifications so you get informed when we drop new video. We'll look forward to seeing you on the next Money Side.